Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will learn how to use Get IMAP mail message activity to read the emails from the Gmail account. Before starting with IMAP mail message activity, we have to do certain settings in your Gmail account. Let's see what are the settings that needs to be done to read the emails from Get IMAP mail message activity. For that, I'll log into my Gmail account. Then from here I'll go to my inbox. Then I will have to click on the settings, see all settings, and from here forwarding and pop/IMAP, click on this option. And from here you have to select the enable IMAP. Initially it will be a disable, so you have to change it from disable IMAP to enable IMAP, and later you have to click on the save changes. This is one thing that you have to do to read the emails using the Get IMAP email message activity. The second thing is that you have to go to Google Apps, then account, then from here you have to select the security, and from security go to less secure app access. Initially it is off, so you have to click on this link to make it on. So these are the two settings that you have to do before reading the emails using Get IMAP email message activity. Let us start with the new workflow, new sequence, and here I'll name it as a email. Okay, the first point is that we will have to configure password to Get password activity. Get password. I'll drag and drop this Get password activity here, and here there is a property called password. Here we will have to store the password for your Gmail account. So I'll type the password here for my Gmail account. In a Get password activity, you have to store this password to one variable. I'll define one variable here by pressing the control plus K key, Get password. So the password which we have entered here will be stored in the result variable, that is Get password. After that I will add Get IMAP mail message activity here, and here we will have to configure the email account. These are the properties of Get IMAP mail messages activity. The first one is this is the name. This is the timeout in millisecond. Here we can specify the time in a millisecond. If this Get IMAP mail message activity doesn't respond in specified time, then it will terminate. Then host. Okay, here this is the mail folder. We can define from which folder we have to read the mail messages. For example, I'll go to my inbox here. Okay, this is my inbox. There are different folders: inbox, start, snoozed, sent, and draft. So here we can specify from which folder we want to read the emails. So here by default inbox is defined here. This Get IMAP mail messages activity will read the mails from the inbox folder. Then next is the port number and server. So here we will have to configure the Gmail server details. For that we will search here, go to google.com, IMAP mail server settings for Google Mail. So here you will get the details, that is IMAP, this is the server, imap.gmail.com, and the port number is 993. So you can copy this server details here and you can paste it here in double quotation mark, imap.gmail.com, and the port number is 993. So once you specify the server details, then the next recommended settings are, then here client name, client version, email. Okay, so here we will have to specify the email address. For that I'll specify my email address here, kohinoor.services1@gmail.com in double quotation mark, and password which was stored in the variable, that is Get password. Now we have specified the Gmail server details, port number, and the mail folder from where it will read the emails. Then here are the few more options that once you read this message you can delete the message. Then this is the filter expression that you can, using this filter expression you can filter the emails. Okay, then this is a filter expression character set. Then next property is mark as read. If we check this property, then the emails which were read by this process will mark as a read. Okay, I'll keep it as it is. Check this box, then it will read only unread messages. This is order by date, newest first and oldest first. Okay, so I'll keep it as it is. Newest new email will be on the top. Then secure connection. These are the different type of connection: auto, SSL on connect, start TLS and start TLS when available. I'll keep it as it is, auto. And here we can specify how many emails can be read. I want to read only 5 emails. Whenever this get IMAP mail messages activity read the email, we have to store that email in a variable, that is output variable. So here again I'll press the Ctrl K button and I'll set it as, I'll give the variable name, that is get email. If you go into the variable panel here, then we have defined 2 variables, get password and get email. The get password is of string type of variable and get email is the list type of variable, that is system.net.mail.mail message. Then I will add a new activity, that is message box activity here, and I'll write the expression, that is email count is equal to plus get email dot count dot toString. Here we have configured to read only 5 unread email message. Okay, so now we have configured the get IMAP mail messages activity here. Now I will run this workflow and it should display the count as 5. Let us run this. Okay, so here email count is equal to 5. Now you can add a for loop for each and we can read the emails one by one. I'll remove the message box from here. So here for each item in get email and body, here I will add another message box here, message box, and I will read the subject of all the unread emails, not all the unread emails, top 5 unread emails item. Before that, what we have to do, we have to change the type argument here, that is from object to browse type system.net.mail, and from here you have to select mail message, system.net.mail.mail messages. From here now you can type it as item dot, say for example subject dot toString. Now first 5 email messages will be read and it will display in the message box. Let's run this workflow. If you see here in my inbox, all emails are in unread format. Okay, the first email is test email, the second one is new study uncovers $12 million in automation benefits, okay, and so on. These are the subjects. Now if I run this process, then it will read first 5 email subjects and will display in a message box. Let's start with that. I'll run this process. The first email is test email. The subject of first email is test email. It is displayed in message box. Then second one is new study uncover $12 million in automation benefits. Third one is Spotify confirm your account, and so on. UiPath alert dashboard, and the last one is Kohinoor take the next step. So this is how you can read the emails from the inbox from the Gmail account. I hope you understood how to use get IMAP mail messages activity to read the emails from your Gmail account. To know the weekly updates and the videos like these, subscribe to our channel